Good afternoon. Welcome to another important session of my consultancy, Innovative Organization Development Consultancy. In this session, I will talk about transition from the knowledge plane to the action plane and how this strategy roadmap that I have discussed in the previous session it will help you go through to the objective phase in which you are an inch closer and closer to having a very good action oriented framework. I will talk about this framework of action only, which is derived from the paradigm that you have almost reached or about to reach by transition from each knowledge plane in a stepwise manner where there is a cross section in which there is interaction between elements of knowledge plane and integ- your innate understanding and experience, which is your tacit knowledge. When you are exploring this basic knowledge, you are generating a insight about each and every aspect of your understanding, each and every aspect of your knowledge that you have gathered over a period of years. And these you are deriving by interaction with the elements of the knowledge plane, which are in your immediate environment, people around you, the task at hand, skills you possess, materials and resources that you have to do the task, and several other situations in which you will be encountering through the nature of the activity and the strategy map that you should have to get through this transition. See, the strategy map is not any strategy map that we talk about every day in our daily life or in our work. This strategy map is very objective oriented because it takes you to the paradigm. Paradigm is a stage at which you will do those inquiries for which you will be the most valued person because it is based on your quality, on your accumulated tacit knowledge, on your critical thinking. This strategy roadmap, what is the benefit? The benefit of this strategy roadmap is that once you have already generated the insights by interaction with the knowledge elements and your tacit knowledge, your experience, your critical understanding and skills, this is the point at which you have type of gathered so much of fine, you can say, uh, a fine thinking, which is not a general thinking but a niche thinking. This niche thinking is the basic step for doing the strategy because this niche thinking takes you very close to those things that are the goal of this uh, course. The niche thinking takes you close to the that uh, that kind of reflexiveness, that kind of a introspection, that kind of what I should say is a type of uh, developmental type of uh, plane where you are connecting one dot with another, like a some scientist. I am not joking, but this is the way you will start automatically when you are very much in the niche thinking stage. In this niche thinking stage, what happens is that you have already got the insights based on your interaction, and now you are very much able to fine tune, you can say, to get the right frequency and reach that stage at which you will feel the value, the weight of the value that you have got. So, what happens in niche thinking is that the elements that you have got by this interaction, the insights, these insights are a, a kind of critical understanding about a particular object, about a particular environment, about a particular person, about a particular market, about particular product, process, anything. These these are those dots that are that are a roadmap to the paradigm. Because these dots are helping you to fine tune the nature of the nature of the niche. The nature could be, for example, the nature could be, for example, we are taking a market, a person. The nature could be such that the person is having several doubts. So your niche now says that if you have to approach a person with doubtful, having lot of doubts, so you ask the questions to the person in the form of a survey, in the form of a questionnaire, uh, in the form of a clarity introduction session. So once there is a clarity introduction session, at that time itself you will engage that person, or engage a group of persons in such a way with yourself that you will see that the dots around which their doubts are revolving, they are they are getting filtered one by one, and they are getting engaged, or they are getting interested in your conversation, in your talk. They are getting their uh, whatever clarity they required instantly by the way of that survey based conversation, survey based test, or survey based or questionnaire based or clarity introduction session. They are clarification introduction session. They are getting attracted to this niche thing, type of situation. Once you are through these clarity introduction sessions, you will see that people would like to disclose more. They would like to disclose more. They will like to give more answers, and probably ask questions also. So now you are unraveling, or uh, like a snowball, you are gathering the dots, gathering the insights, gathering the, what you can say, gathering the those things that are very much required to help you form the right roadmap, and then be as objective as possible instead of subjective, because objectivity will give you the focus of that specific thing, which is what will define the roadmap. The roadmap is a thing that will give you confidence, because you have gone through engagement, you have gone through the clarifications, you have gone through their queries, you have gone through the information, specific, general, subjective, whatever they have provided, and this will type of give you the insight that what is the situation here, and in this situation if you have to convince someone. For example, you want to give them a hope of better life, a hope of for the succession in their planning. That hope itself is revolving around these elements or query sessions that you have been able to conduct with them and engage them successfully. So that hope around which you are trying to create a paradigm with those people who are your participants in the niche think or clarity introduction session, those people are now are having very objective views instead of subjective views to get the hope getting implemented, getting into action. The paradigm is this stage only, where they are now ready with the action. Once they have gone through all these clarity introduction sessions and elements and everything, and now they have a, a strategy, a kind of a roadmap that is saying that they are now having the analysis. Once action stage you are there, the analysis is almost complete. So the next step is implementation. The analysis, whatever it has been gone, has been undergone in this situation, that will give the fine tuning to connect the blocks with one another and go for the implementation. In implementation, there is one thing only, that whatever analysis has been decoded or documented when this clarity introduction session happened, that thing is documented and it is the way in which the things will get implemented, which means that you will now uh, pin their hopes, that hope for a better living, hope for succession into fine lives, that hope will now get implemented. It will not remain a hope, it will become a reality. That reality will revolve around the niche thing, fine tuning, roadmap strategy, and this uh, analysis. The analysis were nothing but the situations, the people, the environment, the objects, resources, the materials, the questions, and their very fine specific solutions. In these solutions, they will find the hope as reality and implementable. This is what is I am talking about in my chapter 2, that is from knowledge plane to action plane. As we go more into practical practically working of these strategy sessions or of these creating the strategy roadmap and all this, we will see it's a wonderful experience. And as I am saying, it's a very interesting session of my consultancy, innovative organization development consultancy. You can visit my website www.hrmlectures.in. My name is Siddhartha, and I hope you have enjoyed the session. Thank you.